and everyone who has left houses, brothers or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and inherit eternal life. Matthew 19:29. I wake up every morning reading a Bible verse. I'm currently in the book of Luke at the moment, but at this time I was reading the book of Matthew. My spiritual journey has definitely been very transformative throughout my time, and I'm very appreciative with the relationship I have grown with God. So you'll definitely hear more about that on this channel as we both continue to grow together. Yes, I'm talking about you too. I also find it to be very therapeutic. But anywho, let's go ahead and hop into this video. Get ready with me for work. Afterwards, I always try my best to make my bed up, at least just to keep it nice, neat, and tidy. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge for me because I'm very open and transparent. I do not make my bed up when I wake up in the morning. So is that something that you do? Because I definitely have to work on that. Now I'm getting ready to start my hygiene care, basically the basics. So brushing my teeth, washing my face. First thing I do is I put my hair back. It was wild this morning. I was looking at this like, girl, where is your bonnet? And those of you who may not know, I just moved into my new apartment and I did not receive the rest of my boxes yet. So yes, I was definitely sleeping natural headed for at least about 3 to 4 days. And let me tell you, natural hair is a hassle, but I'm very grateful for it to be nice, thick, and coarse. But baby, it's like going back and forth. It's like tug of war when you gotta do your hair. And those who understand, my natural girlies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm taking out my retainers and we about to get into it, okay? Moving on to washing my face, I definitely have a thorough routine that I use. If you guys want a detailed tutorial about my facial care routine, just let me know and I'll definitely make that happen. But I just make sure I lather up that good Chanel soap and just do small circles around my face. And then I usually rinse it with water and yeah. That's what I do. Listen, I'm trying to get this voiceover situation down, but a nice, clean, pretty face. And I usually let my face air dry. I don't use any towels, anything to that extent. So while I let my face air dry, let's go pick out some clothes for me to wear today. As you can see, I'm still in the process of getting my closet together. Still need to go get hangers, but hey, no worries. At the time of this video, I am literally getting on a plane later on today to go and get the rest of my things in LA. So I'm so excited about that because I finally can piece together my house. But as you can see, I got my little cubbies going on. Got my little designer stuff set up, so I see the vision. I'm just putting everything all together. So here's my outfit, super cute. Cannot wait to show you guys the whole fit. But now let's hop back into my facial somewhat tutorial. Then I go in with the CeraVe moisturizer, and to me, I think this is the most important part, just because I really want to massage it into my skin so it can be absorbed. So usually this takes me around anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes, which is probably long to some people, but it also depends on how much product you're using. And then after I deeply massage it, get that blood flowing, y'all, through them pores, then I go in with sunscreen, just because I do live in a sunny state, so I think it's just important, especially since I am light-skinned, to keep on sunscreen to help with, or avoid hyperpigmentation. I definitely deal with that in the past, and I think sunscreen really has helped me avoid that. I always find it so crazy just to see how much my life has changed compared to a month ago till now. Yeah, I'm already loving the growth situation. But anyway, let me go ahead and change clothes. And y'all, I definitely needed to do some grooming, so I'm shaving my armpits. This is a little trick that I love to do, especially when I don't have time to get in the shower. But this really only works for short sleeves or no sleeves at all. So what I like to do is just grab a little face towel, tuck it in the arm area. I'm pretty sure you can see what I'm doing here. And basically just wet my armpits, follow that up with some type of thick body wash. I love to use Aveeno deep moisturizer. I will make sure to link all the products I'm using in the description box below. And then I will take my razor to remove the little stubble hairs. I could not find my bigger razor, so I just used my travel size. It definitely got the work done. But this is definitely something I usually do for my Sunday routines, but for some reason I did not get to it that week. Now moving on to the workout parts, which is the hair. I love to section off my hair. I noticed that it just does me very well, and it saves a lot of time, because combing it all at once, I will be here for days, okay? Days on end. So as you can see, I split my hair up usually in 4 sections. And then I usually work from back to front. So as I part my hair, I start to detangle it, brushing it, which is also something that I do every day now, because typically when I did wear just the natural curls, I used to didn't touch it for almost, I want to say 4 to 5 days, and it was just so much of a hassle trying to detangle my hair with the natural curls. And then my hair also too, I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but I have this naturally dry texture. I don't know the answer to how to get my hair deeply moisturized. Like, I've tried everything from like the leave-in conditioners, a deep conditioner. I even tried the Aztec clay treatment, and don't get me wrong, the most impactful was the Aztec clay treatment, but it only lasts for so long. I don't know what it is. It's like this sandy brown hair. It just absorbs every product that you put in it. So even though it looks dry, it's very much moisturized, but I just don't know how to, you know what I mean? Anywho, the two products that I'm using is definitely products that I don't use often. Like I said, I was still waiting on a lot of my things to get here, and that includes my hair products. But right now I'm using the Skinny Silk Serum and the Tea Tree by Paul Mitchell. And basically, after I finish detangling my hair, I put water on it because it definitely just helps smooth out the process that I'm going through, and also helps evenly spread the product through my hair. But this, honestly, this can take me anywhere between 15 to 25 minutes. It all depends, but I'm learning how to get it down packed, since I have been keeping heat off my hair, which is the reason I feel like, personally, which is the reason why I don't have too much breakage, especially when it comes to the ends of my hair and definitely the edges. I'm big on protecting my natural hair and not doing my hair a certain kind of way just to get a certain look. I don't know, I'm just big on that. Like, I can care less. As long as I got my natural thick hair, I do not care about none of these looks, boo boo. It's about health over the looks for me. Now moving on to the other side of my head. Listen, it is a struggle, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. What I did to one side, I'm gonna do to the other. And I wanted to give y'all a detailed tutorial, but I'm like, it really doesn't make sense, especially since I don't have the right tools and products that I use. So I'm definitely going to do a hair tutorial, natural hair tutorial, in another video. So just hold on a little bit more, my natural girlies, because I got you. I'm telling you, there's definitely tricks and techniques, methods that I use that really has helped preserve my hair and make it grow, and avoiding a lot of the shenanigans, the trends. Like, don't get me wrong, I've heard of the rice water situation, everything up under the book, but honestly, what really matters is you knowing your hair. Once you understand your texture, that's when you really start to figure out your own method of getting your hair to grow. And that's the biggest thing that I wish a lot of hair influencers would emphasize, that just because this method works for me, it might not work for you, because everybody's hair texture is different. So I feel like once you got the ingredients, you come up with your own secret sauce. Hopefully you understand what I mean by that. So once you got your secret sauce, it's honestly only really good for you. So yeah, I'm gonna just do a whole little spiel in another video. But anyhow, after I brush slick down my hair, I definitely put some foam. My favorite foam is from Mixed Chicks. I'm obsessed with their products. I wish they sold them in Target. I swear they used to. Maybe they still do, but at Targets I've been at, they have not had them in stock. So I'm in love with two of their products, which is the leave-in conditioner. Oh my god, it makes my hair feel like butter, baby, butter. And then of course the foam. The shampoo is pretty good, but I definitely have a few other options on the table that I would go with for shampoo. And also too, I really don't use shampoo often. I more so do co-washes versus shampoos because they tend to strip your hair a lot more compared to co-washes. So that's also something to keep in mind too. When it comes to your natural hair, and as you can see, I am struggling to put my hair in a lower ponytail. And if you haven't noticed, the reason why I'm gripping my hair a little weird is because, y'all, I sliced my thumb, caught myself trying to cut some watermelon, and definitely just hurt myself. But anyway, it's healed now. It's an ugly little scar, but hey, it was worth it because the watermelon was good. Okay, it was really good. As for the baby hairs, I have no tricks up my sleeves. I know a lot of people are serious about the baby hair situation. As for me, no, I keep it basic and simple. Whatever I can get slicked down, I'll take it, because like I said, my hair got a mind of its own. So we just gonna swoop-de-doop-de-doop and keep on moving. But I do have a favorite edge control, which is Bellatonique. Really good hair product, just because a lot of the edge controls I've used before, they do flake on my hair, but this is the one product that never has. So this is why it's my go-to. And then I'm moving on to just braiding the lower ponytail. This is something that I actually never really do, but I did it this day. So it was still giving elegant, it was still giving corporate girly. So I'm like, I'm not mad at it. But it also looked a lot neater compared to the lower puff ball I usually do. So yeah, as you can see, I'm struggling trying to put a little bobby pin in the back of my head, but we made it do. I was actually really proud of myself because I was going through a lot of pain, y'all, with my thumb and then putting my hair up and stuff, but it's okay. Now that we got our hair tucked and neat, let's move on to my favorite part, the makeup. So I just gotta be honest with y'all, I am not a makeup artist. I personally have never really been into makeup, if you know what I mean. I know a lot of people love to do the contouring, the eyeshadow, but I must say I have been trying new methods with makeups and new techniques about 6 months ago, so I'm still pretty new trying to learn this situation here, so bear with me. But I definitely do have go-to products that I use, so I can also do a makeup tutorial for y'all. As y'all can see, I'm starting with my eyebrows, and I don't have to do too much because I did get my eyebrows microbladed. This is something I highly recommend. It saves you a lot of time. And then also on eyebrow products, I usually have to do little to no filling in, which I'm very blessed to do that. And I have had my eyebrows microbladed for about 3 years now, and y'all, it's life-changing. But for my foundation, I believe it's medium coverage. I often do a natural face beat. I definitely don't do too much on foundation. One is because I really don't know, like I mentioned, how to do all the tricks and techniques that a lot of these girlies be doing. So I really just keep it basic. And then also too, I was in a rush, so as you can see, I'm moving fast. My alarm is going off at this time, and yeah, I'm kind of like in panic mode, like, okay, I woke up an hour and a half and still not ready in time. So this was very interesting, trying to understand my pace, how fast do I move in the morning. And yeah, nobody told me that this soft life is not as easy as they say it is, especially when you coming from, you know, a hyper independent environment. So I just take it one step at a time. I tend to give myself grace in moments like these, because I'm like, look, I'm new to this, and I'm also a little rough around the edges too. So listen, I get the whole soft girl era, but I understand that you're gonna have to grow into it. It's not something that you can just wake up and be like, oh, okay. No, not at all. Also too, since I've been surrounded by a lot of alpha women, this is also a conversation I'm going to bring in my next video, where I talk a lot about femininity and how, like, a lot of beta males can be very much intimidated by women like me because how we carry ourselves, and how often, listen, just wait till the video to come out, okay? I promise you can be like, yeah, I am very much a conversationalist. I love good topics that'll get you talking, that will cause a little controversy. I'm the type of person where I love to test people's current perspective on things. I don't know, that just, stuff like that just really stimulates my mind and just gets me going. I think it's definitely like the educator in me, especially for somebody who has multiple degrees. So I'm definitely interested about that video, because I'm gonna need some commentary. Like, y'all gotta start talking to me, because I be listening, I be reading, so I'm always open to hear different opinions. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But moving on in this tutorial, I applied blush, I've did the powder situation, so yeah. Oh, and my favorite contouring stick is Fenty. And I'm really starting to notice that when I first started doing makeup, I was always felt like, maybe it's just a me thing, that a lot of the products that was being used were just like so many, and I'm like, I don't understand, like, why does one person have to have 3 to 4 or 5 different concealers, you know, different type of contouring sticks? And I'm like, this is not making sense. But as I continue to grow and understand, like, it depends on like your shade, and then also what look you're going for, and then you have like the matte makeups, and then you have more of the natural makeups, and then you have like different undertones and stuff. And that's what I'm starting to understand. I'm like, okay, it finally makes sense why one woman would have 5 to 6 different concealers. So very interesting. But I think it's funny that, you know, I'm just not realizing that to be my big age. So but you know what, like I said, I'm giving myself grace. When something is new, it takes time, you know, for it to marinate. So no worries here. Now I'm working on my lips, and this is my favorite lip combo. I'm a big fan of MAC when it comes to lips, and also Urban Decay. So I personally love to use Chestnut on my lips as a lip liner, and it gives almost like this very natural, very subtle, sexy tone. And then I follow it up with like a pinkish lipstick, and then my finishing touch would be a nice gloss, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this look. I'm not even sure where, maybe TikTok inspired this look. I'm not really sure. I don't know. But I just tried this lip combo and I'm like, yeah, this is it for me. So this is also my go-to lip, yeah, whenever I'm headed out the house. And then I also top it off with setting spray. And moving on to the accessories, I'm really loving it. So I have been re-upping on a lot of necklaces, jewelries, earrings. I still need to work on my wrist. So if you have any recommendations in terms of like watches, let me know. I know, I think it's JPW. Yeah, JPW is also a really big brand that I see a lot of influencers wearing. So if you own one, let me know how you like it, because I've been looking at a lot of their watches and they're so cute, so many varieties, and I just want something really elegant. I think the only thing I really own on my wrist is like my Apple Watch. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. It has been hectic, and I know I'm slowly learning how to get the hang of it, but thank you so much for sticking around. If you have not already, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. It's your girl Diamond J, and see you later. I think it's too early in the day. Okay, that's fine.